the summer. That's just signed for 2 years, but they are looking at Antonio Conte, the Napoli manager. Here's Mufid. Didn't quite open up for him as he initially might have thought.
No, Samuel Beng did really well initially to win that ball and find Mufid, but it's just his touch let him down, and Juventus were able to recover the ball with their numbers.
Given away, and this is Lorch with the low strike. Easy one for Di Gregorio, who's certainly called.
Trying to make it difficult for Juventus to penetrate them centrally.
Yildiz finds a pocket, and now Thuram back through the Yildiz, it deflects it in. That bright young talent does it again for Juventus. Second goal in as many games at this Club World Cup. And Yildiz gives Juventus the lead on their first shot on goal.
Well, this is exactly what Wydad didn't want to happen. Happened in the last game. Conceding early.
Biasso linked with Manchester City and AC Milan when the transfer window initially opened. Remains at Juventus for now. In towards Colomboani. Oh! Alberto Costa was on the follow-up.
The box. You see as he picks up the ball, Yildiz here, he just whips one across, and Colomboani's going for the acrobatics. Costa's following in and just not able to make that connection.
Probably their average transfer fees in and around 18 million euros. Here they come again. It is that footwork. Oh, what a goal! It is a sensational strike from Kenan Yildiz. That one will definitely count as one of his, and will definitely count as one of the best we've seen at the tournament so far. A brilliant strike into the top corner gives Juventus a handy 2-0 lead.
What an absolute screamer. I mean, this is top quality stuff. You just find Kenan Yildiz drifting into that central... Yeah, it's one of those ones as an opposition player where you just have to stand and applaud it, because that is just pure class.
It won't be fully confirmed until Manchester City play later, but Juventus in a strong place. Wydad now look to find a response and get themselves back in this game. Amrabat. Oh, good header from Guilherme. But again, one seen all the way by Di Gregorio.
Yeah, another nice effort. It's starting from Amrabat, who I think has been lively within these opening exchanges, trying to make things happen. Good delivery into the box, and can they find more situations like that as the half goes on?
Certainly know what they're looking for. Wydad in terms of getting the balls out wide and trying to deliver a searching one in. Can't hide away from the dangerous attacks that Juventus have, and Alberto Costa being part of that.
Yeah, the problem for Wydad is they have threats all over the pitch for Juventus. You know, you've got to look after Francisco Conceição, who I think is busy, roams into those pocket areas, and then you've got Yildiz, who's constantly trying to stretch that back line along with Colomboani. So
this man can drag them forward as well. Thuram. Flicked onto Amrabat. A run made by Lorch, and it's a good one. One touch over the goalkeeper. It's in. Game on again. Tembin Kozilorc gets the goal that gets Wydad back in the match and sparks all kinds of celebrations amongst the Wydad fans.
Well, he times his movement perfectly, stays on side, and it's that dinky finish over the goalkeeper. Di Gregorio, absolutely lovely. But the weight of pass from Amrabat as well to find him.
The thunderclap begins as Amrabat sends it in. The header is another one off target from Bart Myers. Kenny wins his header. Alberto Costa stayed forward here, and we'll have a look on goal. That was of no threat at all to Mehdi Benabid.